What if we told you that getting British citizenship will now take twice as long, that a UK student visa might get more expensive, or that entire job sectors are now off limits to overseas workers? Well, it's happening. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has just rolled out a dramatic set of immigration reforms, warning that the UK risks becoming an island of strangers if urgent steps aren't taken to preserve social cohesion. This isn't just political rhetoric. Starmer's plan could slash net migration by over 100,000 people every year. So, what's exactly changing? And what does this mean for people hoping to live, study, or work in the UK? Let's break it down. The UK's immigration numbers have surged post Brexit. According to the Migration Observatory at the University of Oxford, net migration hit 728,000 in the year ending June 2024, an unusually high figure that has sparked public and political concern. Starmer, responding to these figures, promised a significant reduction in immigration over the next 4 years. The UK government hasn't set a fixed number for the cut, but estimates suggest the reforms could bring down arrivals by 100,000 per year. Here are the big changes across different sectors. Immigrants will now need to stay in the UK for 10 years, up from the current 5 years, to apply for indefinite leave to remain or for full British citizenship. Those who can prove meaningful contribution to the economy or society may be allowed to apply earlier. The government is still deciding when these changes will start and whether they will apply to people already living in the UK. Employers will now pay 32% more to hire workers from abroad via skilled visa routes. Why the hike? The ISC fee hasn't changed since 2017. The government says this increase aligns with inflation and will fund training for local workers in priority sectors. Current costs before the hike are £1,000 per year for large firms and £364 per year for small companies. Post-study work duration cut is about to take place. Graduate students can now stay back in the UK for only 18 months, down from 2 years. The government may introduce a 6% levy on international students' tuition fees, with proceedings reinvested in higher education and skills. Studying in the UK could soon become more expensive. New English language rules will apply to more immigration categories, including dependents. Here's how it breaks down. Skilled workers, level raise from B1 to B2. All adult dependents must now show A1 level on entry. Visa extensions must progress to A2. Settlement must reach B2. No more overseas hiring for social care. The government is shutting down new applications for social care jobs from abroad. Why? Because of concerns over exploitation and abuse in the adult social care visa route. What happens now? A transition period will run until 2028, during which existing visas can be extended or switched domestically. The government plans to tighten or create new laws making it easier to refuse asylum to rule breakers, either at the border or within the UK. The use of Article 8 of the European Convention on Human Rights, which protects the right to a family, will be limited. Fewer cases will qualify as exceptional. More asylum reforms are expected later this year. From students and skilled workers to caregivers and asylum seekers, Keir Starmer's immigration crackdown touches nearly every migrant category. Whether it's doubling the time for citizenship, raising language bars, or cutting off job routes, the new rules aim to reduce the UK's reliance on foreign workers and restore trust in the immigration system. But critics say it risks pushing away the very talent and diversity that has powered Britain's global standing. What do you think? Are these reforms overdue or overly harsh?